Hi, my lovely people. So, y'all, we got to get in and check in on Olivia. Y'all, when she went live yesterday in her car, I just had to seriously sit and think, like, am I crazy or is she crazy? She was sitting here talking about this diet pill and she was lying about it. I don't believe that her doctor told her anything about phentermine, because if he would have told her about phentermine, then guess what? She wouldn't be taking them. First off, let's just get into some things about phentermine, okay? Phentermine is a diet pill, right? It's really a what they call a appetite suppressor, okay? And it also is a stimulant. It gives you a boost of energy. It makes you feel like you're on some kind of high. It gets you, a lot of energy, a lot of caffeinated. It's a lot of things built up in this pill that is to make you not only feel like you have a burst of energy, but make your appetite go down. But there's something that you need to know about it, right? That when you're taking it, you should not be having caffeine or alcohol. Those are the two big things that can cause side effects with this medicine. These are things that we see that Olivia does all the time. We see her drinking wine. We also see her drinking pop. She's always sipping on something. Those are the things that you should avoid anytime you're on really any diet pill. But another thing, you shouldn't be on this pill like it says for more than 3 weeks. This girl has been dragging this pill out for a period of time. Like she says, if I can't take my pre-workout pill and my phentermine, because together it gives me way too much energy, so I'm just going to start the phentermine back again on Monday. Dragging the pill out makes it not work. That's why she's not losing weight. Instead, it's giving her really big boost of energy and she feels better, because we know Olivia is the type that would lay in the bed all day long. Do you hear me? And won't get up, won't do nothing, won't bathe. So the little bit of energy it's giving her, she's liking it. So yeah, 3 to 12 weeks is all that you should take this pill, and you should be taking it every day. And we see that Olivia is not doing that. Also, if you look up and do some research and you want to know more about the phentermine, phentermine is not something they would give someone that they were saying that was suffering with any kind of depression, any kind of anxiety, or anything like that. The reason for it is because typically, if you have anxiety or depression and you go to your doctor and you tell them, they would either try and get you some kind of therapy, or they will tell you that you need a medicine that is a downer, not an upper. You don't want to be running around here depressed, stressed, and everything else and full of energy, because all that does is make your mind and heart race, beat. This is what we're seeing in Olivia. See, I had to tell you about the pill so that we could get into the reaction of Olivia. So let's just think about it. Olivia is taking a diet pill, right? We seen her trying to reach for her boot. She couldn't even lift her leg up. It's not motivating her. She's not lost any weight. She's not got any healthier. Instead, we have seen Olivia sitting up here looking like she is just on cloud 10, like she is in another world, but she has energy. She's up late at night. She's going live. She's folding clothes. Her house is a mess. She gets on here thinking that she's cleaning. She gets on here putting on makeup and fingernails and ain't going nowhere, getting all dressed up, ain't going nowhere in the middle of the night. And then, bing, bang, boom, when nothing else she can do, she cuts all her damn hair off. She has a nervous breakdown. Okay, this is the side effect of the pill. People in the comments were saying, Olivia, is it keeping you up? Olivia, is it making your heart race? And Olivia is like, no, it just gives me the boost of energy I need. No, you didn't go in and tell your doctor, okay, that you are depressed. I guess she thinks she's not really. Or that you got any kind of stress going on, because the doctor would not have given you those pills, because of the fact that nobody wants a person that's depressed and full of craziness, wide awake all day, every day, doing crazy stuff. So, Olivia, now we kind of know when you mix that with your extracurricular activity, which, you are a fan of the white good powder, right? Those two are both stimulants. It's mixing together, and baby, it's keeping you up all night to do cuckoo, whack, out of your mind stuff, all right? Now, on this live, she keeps saying, oh, it's chicken head season. It's bald head chicken head season. All I wanted to do was get out here and tell people that they can be pretty without hair. Olivia, stop lying. Girl, why you always got to lie? You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie to kick it. Olivia, you get on here doing your hair. You get on here saying you got that hair from your ancestors. You get on here saying people out here, they don't get to grow hair out their scalp, so that's why they got to wear wigs. You get out here making it seem as though because you have mixed hair, as you call it, and green eyes that you are better than someone. And it is a negative. You didn't cut your hair to prove that. You cut your hair because it was damaged. You are at the end of your rapidly brain rope and you have nothing else to do. You cut your hair because you needed the views. You needed the attention. You needed something to take the attention off the fact that you are a deadbeat mom. You won't pay child support and you ain't getting your kids back. You also did something to take the attention off the fact that you have a court date coming up against Gerard and the restraining order is no longer even in place. So that means somewhere along the line between now and then that it got dropped and they don't even want to deal with you. Girl, they don't even want to deal with you. So the reason to go back to court is not to drop the restraining order now. It's to see why you lied about it. So you needed a cliffhanger. So you cut your hair. You sit over time. I always try and say that people are pretty even when they ain't pretty. Girl, shut up. Just shut up. Ain't no need to lie all the time, Olivia. It really isn't. We see here. You act like we don't watch you. You just had a whole breakdown in your truck talking about and the girl who dropping the paperwork and she got a wig and this and that girl with the wig over there and this girl with that wig and this wig. And then even on your live that you just did where you're trying to say that you are trying to empower people, you sat there and said, but I'm bald-headed by choice. See, that's the difference. A lot of people are bald-headed because they are. I'm bald-headed by choice. So there again, you throwing shade. Let me tell you something, Olivia. If hair made someone, then baby, you should be light years ahead, right? Because we know you can grow it, okay? But instead, it shows that hair does not make anyone because you are just in such an entanglement of life right now. You claim you're going to get a job. You claim you got a man. You claim you got a baby. You claim you getting your kids back. You claim you going to school. You claim you got all of this going on and all you have is nothing going on. So you're trying to figure out what can make you happy. But at the end of the day, there is nothing out here that can make you happy. You really need some help. And another thing I wanted to address while I'm on here, there are people in my comments that come and say, we can tell she's having a breakdown. We can tell she's losing it. We shouldn't talk about her. We should help her. Oh, no, honey. It's not my job to help her, okay? Let me break this down for the one time before I get up off of here. It is not my job or anybody else out here on Beyonce's internet to try and help this woman, okay? Because I'm going to tell you one thing. When she lost custody of her children, the court, okay, told her to take her butt to some counseling and to take herself to parenting classes. That's what they told her to do because that would show that she would want to get better to get her children back. Olivia, to this day, and it's been over a year that her children have been out of her custody, has not completed her parenting classes and had not completed her court order counseling. Olivia has not went to a doctor on her own. Olivia does not miss her children. I mean, if anyone, let me just say this, okay, is going to put, going to a parenting class or counseling over getting their kids back, then they don't want the kids back. If you won't do something for your kids, let alone yourself, girl, once you said you ain't going to do it for your kids, we knew you weren't going to do it for yourself. That doesn't make it our responsibility. That makes it Stella, who is sitting right there going along with everything, helping Olivia, pump faking her up. And that makes her family, her sister, that makes them responsible for her. That makes them need to go and get her some help. Because, see, I ain't in that position and that ain't my bad. That ain't something I'm going to take responsibility for. Now, I'm going to tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to keep on watching the train wreck and I'm going to keep on reacting on it and I'm going to keep on reporting on it because at this point, I am doing nothing but sitting back and watching this show that we call Olivia as it crinkles and it crumbles and it falls down. Because, honey, if you can't go where a court appoints you to go and it probably costs you either free or little to no money and it can help you get your kids back, then you don't want the help, honey. Because I'm telling y'all, this is beyond her being crazy. We know she has an addiction. It has been brought out. It has been displayed. She has even admitted to it. And there's nothing she wants to do about any of it. So, baby, sit back, relax, and strap on your seat. But you've never been on a ride like this before. Because I'm going to be watching. And I'm going to see y'all in the comments because I know y'all like watching too. See ya.